Hi Scorpio, thank you so much for coming over and tuning in with me for this monthly reading. I've just done out the cards. I do it beforehand so I can just tune into it, and it looks so good. This month is looking so amazing for the Scorpios out there, and I'm really glad because I'm a Scorpio and I would really like a nice month. So April's looking great. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on. I'm gonna get actually a fairy oracle card just to see the overall where you're at for this month. Okay, the Singer of Courage, right? This is this angelic, divine, powerful energy. You've come into this bravery, into this strength, into this power of who you are. And it's like this month you are just able to stand and like hold that energy. I feel like, you know, this line, this connection is so strong. It's like very, very powerful and light, but also like flying, you know, this airy, like staying in a high vibration. It's like maintaining a high vibration through perseverance, through courage. It's like you're able to stay in this energy this month. So that's amazing. In terms of March, or the last few months, I feel like you've been stepping into your power of the majority of you watching will be female. So for you, it's like stepping into this divine feminine power, into your own strength, especially in terms of looking after yourself, nurturing for yourself, caring for yourself, looking after your body, your energy levels, your time, setting boundaries, allowing yourself to be flexible with yourself where needed. But really, I'm feeling really a lot of self-care, and also learning about building foundations, building the need to create things on a practical level that are going to support you. So this could be things like implementing new daily routines, like spending a little bit more time regularly looking after yourself, on your body, on your well-being, your mental well-being, and putting these things into place. And by doing that, it's really helped you come into this sense of power, really, but in a very receptive way. It's like you're able to just receive the energy that you need and allow yourself to be nurtured and be cared for. So it's like you really learned that lesson last month. And this month, I feel like you really want to walk forward with that. You really want to move forward with your strength. You've been through these battles, you've been through these challenges, and it's like now you've got that understanding, that inspiration, and it's this passion. You know, you're going to move forward with passion. Some of you may have been starting new work projects, new plans, could be new home, could be pregnancy. It's this new practical, new material experience, anything that's, you know, tangible, a 3D kind of thing, new, like and any like, or routine, you know, structure, this kind of daily applicable thing that's happening. And this month is for you about moving forward and keeping that going. What's going to really help you? We've got the Ace of Swords. So this is about the truth, receiving the truth, the understanding. So I feel like you may get some inspiration this month, some ideas potentially from heaven, right? Receiving it from divine connection. These ideas, inspiration, this truth is going to be coming into you, into your understanding, and you're going to be able to implement it. What you've got to be aware of this month is trying to do too much, trying to juggle too many things. I feel like the goal for you is to keep things really clear and simple. And when you have this realization or this truth about what you need to do or move forward with, is to cut things off that aren't going to help you and just move forward with what works for you. Not trying to do too much, not trying to meet the needs of too many other people or other things, but staying true to what you know for you, okay? In terms of your relationships and emotional life, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is great. Again, it's very similar to the Empress card. It's like they're very connected in that they're both very grounded, earthly, practical, and able to look after themselves. So I feel like in terms of your relationships and your emotions, it's like you're able to have this ownership of them, like you're able to stand in your power within them, and able to kind of, it's like you're able to allow for the richness, like because of this ability to stand in your power, you're able to allow just what you want to come in, okay? It's like you're not just giving way to anything. It's like you're not just going with the flow. You're not being kind of moved around by stuff. It's like you know what you need, you know what you want, and you're staying in that place and allowing that. It's kind of very soft and very strong at the same time. I'm going to get a couple of clarifiers for that. See, it's just getting darker and darker outside, and I think the light will be enough to keep it going. Looks light enough already, okay? Alright, let's see. Yeah. So it feels like you've been through some kind of completion cycle. We've got the world coming up. So it's like things have come around, and you may be feeling like the world is yours, you know, this reality is yours, the creation that's coming into your life is yours, and you are able to manifest this and create what you want for your life. And that's what you're standing for, that's what you're choosing. And we also do have the Six of Swords, so there's maybe this kind of this pull between the past and the future, where you may still be reminiscing or healing or thinking about the past, but also moving towards the future. But it feels like this is actually quite balanced and quite supportive of you. It's actually helping you be grounded, because it's about really acknowledging the truth and the authenticity of who you are and what's going on for you. You know, being strong doesn't mean not being emotional or not being reacting to things. It's about being able to acknowledge and allow things to move through you. So it feels like that's still happening as well. There is this kind of process going on around that. In terms of your work, we've got the High Priestess. So this is great. This is this month you're able to bring in your own understanding, inspiration and ideas and bring it into your work. And this month for you, in terms of your work, is about allowing yourself to receive. Again, the High Priestess is not about action. It's not about doing things. It's about observing, listening, taking in, understanding, and just transmuting that into the body. I don't know if transmuting is the right word, but allowing these things into your being, to just merge into your being. So it may feel like this month is very much about receiving from work rather than about action. It's about allowing yourself to receive, not doing too much. Let me get clarifiers for that as well. I've got the Six of Wands. So you've already been very successful, and like I feel like you need to take stock of that, like take stock of the success and the achievements that you've already made, and allow yourself to receive the benefits from that. We've got the Eight of Swords as well. So there may be this space and this reflection for what hasn't worked, for what's been challenging, what's caused pain or difficulty within your work or within work connections. There may be some work relationships that aren't very harmonious, and you may need to move away from them or have time to reflect on them or gain some understanding, some inspiration around that. But this month is very much about you being able to listen to your own inner guidance around your work and responding to that, acknowledging what's successful and what needs to be let go of, or what has already been let go of. In terms of your health, we've got the Nine of Cups. So this is great. This is wish fulfillment. This is feeling happy. For me, in this deck, this is about self-love as well. So I feel like, you know, again, it's this self-love energy. Nearly every spread I've done for this month of April, all the signs so far, there's been a big theme around self-love and needing to really acknowledge ourselves and appreciate ourselves and discover the worth and the abundance that we have within us. And I feel like you're really on the way with this. Yeah, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. You know you're rich. Like, you really know how abundant you are and really what you have to give to the world. It's really beautiful. It's really great. I'm so happy to see this because personally, you know, it's something I've worked on a lot recently, and it's like this it's really grounded. You know, the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you've got to a level, you know, you've got to this really powerful level with it, and you can even like up level, like go into the next place of self-value and self-worth. So that's, you know, it's always a journey, a continuous journey with that, but you've really got the potential to feel really good about yourself with that this month. Yeah. And the Two of Cups, it's like, I am my own lover, you know, I am my own soulmate. I can meet my own needs. I can fulfill myself, you know, on my own. The other thing is about being able to acknowledge that also you do need connection, or you do want connection, or you do want to have your soulmate with you, and being able to love yourself is going to bring that in. Okay, so because you've been able to find this really powerful place of self-love, you're going to attract in the soulmate, the counterpart that you really want, that you really need, that's going to support you on that level. So that's going to be coming in, if it hasn't already, or you're going to be able to connect with your partner on a much deeper and more soulful level as well, because you have that. You can then also offer it to them or support them in their journey towards that self-love. And then for your spirituality, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is the second Ten of Pentacles. You had it for your self-worth and then also for your spirituality. So again, it's this new level, this new stage, this new place of spiritual awakening and consciousness, because of this ability to self-love, it means we've got the Fool card clarifying it. It's like you're able to go to this new place where you're able to take these new risks, these new jumps, because you've reached this certain place. So it's like you've made the next level. The Zero card, the Fool card, is the beginning of the cycle of the major arcana. So it goes from 0 to 21, the World, okay? That's the end of it. And it's because of this self-love work that you've been through and you've done, that you're able to take this risk and start a whole new process, a whole new journey, a whole new level of consciousness. So that's really exciting this month to see what's going to come through. This newness, right? This new ability. This could be opening up new spiritual ability, new ways of connecting with your divinity. And we've got with that the Three of Wands as well. So I feel like this is going to be really good to set your vision and your intention of what you want to achieve in a spiritual level, and to work towards that, and to take a risk towards your vision and your dream of what you want to be or achieve or do, because you're in a really auspicious place to kind of make that successful and actually make it happen. So even if you feel like you don't have all the knowledge, you don't have all the skills to go into whatever it is you want to, just take that risk, take that chance. Okay, and this month, the focus for you this month is the Sun. So really on being happy, joyful, just enjoying yourself, enjoying your life, the connections around you. You know, the Sun for yourself and for others. Really focusing on the joy and the warmth and the connection that wants to come to you and that you can offer other people. We've got the Empress card again clarifying it. You're a nurturer, you're able to nurture and offer to others because of this growth you've been through. And again, you know, it's still this balance, you know, this balance between giving and receiving. So with the Sun card, it's like absorbing the sun, maybe even actually connecting with the sun, you know, this month, being really aware of the energy coming from it and allowing yourself to absorb it, or connect with the beings. You know, there's sun beings, so connecting with them as well, allowing them in. And I love this Empress card because she's just so glamorous and really, you know, shining and luxurious. This like kind of wealth that is going on is just great. I'm loving it. There's also potential for action, you know, taking some action, taking some communication, having communication this month in terms of overcoming battles or struggles. So there's a lot of fire energy for you, really having this desire and passion for your life, your kind of what you want to achieve, really allowing that to come through and to take these risks or these chances on what you want to create. Okay, and then your lessons. We've got the 10 of Wands. I just want to get a clarifier on this. Okay. We've got so much wand energy. So clarifying the 10 of Wands, we've got Justice and the 7 of Wands. 10 of Wands is about carrying different things. This can be about having too many burdens. So there may be some lessons this month about needing to put down burdens. With the Justice card, it's about karma, and about balance coming in. So it may be that you're learning about what you can carry, what you can hold, and coming into your own power and your own strength with who you are. It's like, what do I need to let down and put away? What needs to be resolved, and what do I need to still fight for and battle for? Because I feel like karma's going to come in for you a little bit this month. If you've been doing a lot of the work, it's like it's going to come in and help you go over the challenges, the difficulties that you need to that you do need to overcome this month, because there's lots of positive cards, but of course there's always going to be stuff that comes up through the month that's going to be more difficult. But it's going to be, so what I feel is like with these things, there may be these, we've got the 7, the 8, and the 9, and the 10 of Wands all coming up this month, all right? So this is, again, it's this culmination of this cycle of the ending of this fire process. So I feel like maybe some of you, there may have been a lot of fire energy trapped that's kind of being processed. So you may have in the past got angry easily or got frustrated, and you're going to be moving away from that and overcoming that, and you're going to have the help of divine justice in overcoming those things. But through it all, it's like the focus for you is really staying positive and looking for the benefit and the bright side through all the challenges that you may go through, or the challenges that you may go through. We have as the outcome this month for you the 4 of Wands. Again, wand, passion, desire, energy. This is about celebration and success, about union, about grounding. Number 4 is about structure, and the Wands are about desire and passion and creativity. So it's about being able to ground your passion or ground your desire. So whatever your desire is, whether this is around work or relationships or your spirituality, whatever it is, you're going to be able to ground and celebrate lots of your passion this month. So, excuse me. It's really, really looking very positive and very hopeful. Very, very fiery. I mean, we've got nearly every fire card out here in terms of the Wands, I'm going to get a few advice cards for you, Ravi. Here they are. Perception, okay, how you see things, how you look at things, how you understand things. Truth, perception and truth. Maybe a lot of clarity coming through this month. This is with this Ace of Swords energy we had at the beginning about what's going to help you move forward with your desires and passion, is about really being able to see the truth, understand the truth, and having clarity around that. I think this is really important for your work, is having this insight of what drives you and motivates you and you enjoy, and what creates pain or difficulty, and having some discernment around that. We've got the butterfly beauty. Okay, becoming the butterfly. We've had this for a couple of other groups actually. There's quite a few groups where it's been about coming into this butterfly energy, out of this caterpillar energy and into this divine, sovereign beauty of the butterfly that can fly, that has this ability to be recognized, you know, to take off and be recognized as a very beautiful, inspirational person. Okay, and then we have the eagle. So this is messages from Spirit. So Spirit really wants to connect with you, particularly around your work life, and your or your career, like what you want to produce. And then the wind fairy, again, air energy. So about your ideas and your thoughts, intellectual analysis. Okay, so really having a very clear understanding, discernment, and thoughts around, particularly around work, but around everything in general for you this month. Looking amazing. Over on Vimeo, I'm going to go more into probably into relationships. I mean, everything is looking quite interesting. Actually, I'm going to go into work. I'll go into relationships and into work, okay? And just get a deeper understanding of the story that's going on there, and how you can work with this energy within those areas a bit more in your life. So looking at what's specifically there, what the kind of blocks or the external influences are there, and more guidance from Spirit. Okay, so if you want to follow me over there, you can click on the link below. Otherwise, please like or subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you again another time. Have a great month.